Bonjour et bienvenue, je suis Lillee, je suis actrice à New York. Merci France pour ton amour et ton soutien. Je t'aime. No, I don't want to quit, but I would like a little bit of credit. Considering I'm killing myself trying, I don't think I'm like that.
my gosh, I should have. Wait, did I get something?
Did you?
God.
Did you not? I mean, this sounds like a cool film you were in.
Yeah, it really was. They gave me a great hat.
I know. I saw the poster. It looks really sharp.
Yeah, so it was a great hat.
Maybe you got the hat as memento.
I should have asked.
You could show them this and be like, "Can I have my hat?"
Maybe it's not too late.
Maybe it's not. You never know. Hey, the prop goes in storage, so why not you have it?
Yeah, unless they need it for another.
Producers on this project too who've done big genres. For example, in a forest environment, it's got to take all the textures and the feel of the forest and have that combined with the creature design.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have a bright red bug-looking creature popping up that you'd never find in a forest. So you kind of want to have everything kind of tying into what this creature looks like and make sure it fits in the environment that it's going to be. Then I'll go back and I'll think of these camera angles, camera shots, the visual aesthetic of how everything works, and then I'll incorporate that into what I'm doing.
Just go ahead and do whatever they wanted. It was a great time to be in the industry, and probably the last time people will get that kind of free reign,
When you do these kind of graphics, do you follow the storyline? Do you follow the storyboard? I know you're saying you had free reign, but you had to have some idea of what they wanted.
The interesting thing about Body Harvest, that was one of my main games.
Okay.
Is Body Harvest actually became the foundation for how GTA 3 would be. Because GTA 3 was the first proper 3D version of the Grand Theft Auto franchise. And the model that was used to make Body Harvest, because that was a guy running around, jumping in and out of cars, running around buildings and out of buildings. It was basically a really primitive GTA. When we were working on these games, a story was getting made up as we went, and that's what I mean. And it was the same with all the games. The stories were happening as it went. Like for example, GTA started to be made before they even knew there was a crime element going to be. It did frustrate people, and I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people weren't interested, because we don't even know where this game's going. But it was quite good fun, things being made up as it went. That's what I was saying. Chaos, absolutely chaos. It wouldn't happen today. Things are all...
Today, get to the bottom of this, put it on my desk by tonight. I need to know what is going on with the magazine. This is nonsense. Give it to me by tonight. This is useless. Wait, what? I don't think so. I'm thinking.
And they got big feet and they look nothing like Sad Pony, okay? Maybe I'm in over my head, maybe I'm not. I need your help.
Let me ask you something. You think I didn't see the text messages? Oh, I love you. You're so cute. Oh, babe, when are we gonna see each other next time? Well, I thought I was Babe, but apparently I'm not Babe. Somebody else is Babe. So why don't I just go and write Babe? Hello, Babe. Oh, maybe I should send her a voice memo. Do you think she'd like that? Knowing that I'm actually Babe? Women have names, right? We're not just Babe, Baby. Honestly, you've called me Baby Grill sometimes because you speak into your phone. Baby Grill? And you know what? I didn't say anything. I refrained. I was a good grill. Well, grill in your words. It's done. It's over. It is so exhausting. That's alright. Let him go. To me. I was benevolent to you. When I ask somebody to go and do something, I expect them to go and do something. But you didn't go and do that thing I wanted you to do. Am I threatening you? Well, of course, that's something on your mind. You're damn right I am. You see, this is object. Many people have come face to face with object. To live, to tell the tale? No, I'm not really sure of that. Metal, effective, right in your face, right in your eye, your stomach. Object is very effective at doing my bidding and whatever I want. When I told you I wanted you to be somewhere, I expected excellence. It seems you, like everybody else, saw just a pretty face. Am I a pretty face to you now? I'm beautiful, am I not? You're gonna look so beautiful next to object. I can't wait. Let the fun begin. Not just this. Several ways to go. Compass is a peacemaker. How hypocritical of me. I was there with you that night. I might acknowledge it, but I'm nothing like you. Hey, my name is Lillee Trueman, and I'm a director, writer, filmmaker, and actress from New York City. Project Bullyish is such an amazing, gritty, dark, but serious documentary that I directed. This film does not blur it out, it is straight, it's forward, and it is screened internationally. It brings attention to online harassment, stalking, AI deepfakes that are explicit, non-consensual, and really cuts to the chase on a problem that is occurring now. Honestly, I really think you should just go with the red sweater. I mean, this event isn't even going to be like that major, so going simpler is probably much better. I think you go way too crazy about things. I mean, honestly, your too much is my lazy day. No, you're fine. Just keep it simple. Well, simple for you. And like you'll look great. And the red sweater, oh my god, it's to die for. Honestly, the other day I was like, if you don't buy it, I'm gonna buy it. So mad. Okay, talk soon. Oh my god, he's so raw and so authentic. Like, he's like the best singer ever. It's not a phase, Mom, okay? He's just like the best singer I've ever heard. He could go operatic, he could go like punk rock, like King of Death singer. Oh my god, he's like really good. So, it's not a phase. Just because something isn't coming to fruition right now doesn't mean in 5 days it won't. We have a steady plan, we have a steady goal, all of these things will be met. I don't see what you're worried about. The thing that's going to get us in trouble is you being worried. Got a plan, we have things we want to do, stick to it. Now we're in a little bit of a sticky situation and we will get out of it, but right now you need to follow me and listen to me. Let's go. I have brown eyes, and I'm basically sample-sized. And there was this one time that I was in the back trunk of a Thai drug dealer's car. And I bribed him with sex. Okay, maybe I didn't bribe everyone with sex, but he was like this really nice, handsome guy. So, maybe not. I don't walk through life, David. I like skate through life in really nice shoes. Oh my god, don't tell me he's actually paying that woman. He's paying that woman? Is he paying that woman? I am not some sloppy second. Clear the stage! 5, 6, 7, 8. Aaron's a jerk, and he won't let me work. I hate Central Park, but especially him. Bye, Aaron. I'm gonna be so late. Okay, the lines were, should he go, then I'm gonna go. No. You know, maybe I should just be myself and I should impress him with myself. Or maybe I should be less like myself. I don't know. You know, I'm not like a tree hugger or anything, but taking the time to... You didn't even listen to me. This is the problem with us. This is why we have problems. We have problems because you just don't listen. You know what? We're over, sir. I'm going to level with you because you just keep pouring bread on the ground. There's tons of noise around here. You could hear the birds, some of the birds at least. You could hear some of the birds. And then there's you. Seriously, you see that flock over there of about 20. You've just sentenced 20 birds to their death. They're gonna fly in the sky. Some of them are gonna come down, their stomachs full, and just collapse. Guys, you're talking about me. Okay, look. I know what to do in these situations. There was this time where I was in Johannesburg and I was held up. Now, like, this was like a drive-through. It was very fancy and I drove right through. This is that situation. So we're all just gonna take a deep breath and drive through. Don't worry about it. Let go. Let go of the past. Let go of your fears. Let go of what chains you. Let go. Look, this isn't really rocket science. Okay, I am not like you. Okay, you expected me to do all this stuff, and this is not. I don't sit there and come up with these ideas. That is your job. That's what you're supposed to do. So stop talking to me that way.
I'm not going to be spoken to that way by you. You're putting me somewhere, and I refuse to be put there by somebody like you. Hello, my name is Lillee Trueman. I am a director, writer, filmmaker, producer, and actress from New York City. Project Bullyish. Yes, my documentary is on online stalking, bullying, harassment, and AI deepfake non-consensual explicit photos. That is a mouthful, but it is a serious documentary. My documentary has gone on to win awards internationally and screen internationally, which is amazing when it comes to trying to move forward on harsher laws and actually putting away these criminals who do things like this. Project Bullyish, I cannot put a rating on because it is so severe and serious, the actions done. Check out Project Bullyish on Film Freeway, as well as if there's any further screenings, which will be on my website, lilleejean.com.
Okay, hold on. Just breathe. Breathe with me. Okay. I've been through like a lot of these. There was this one time in Johannesburg, and like, yeah, they held me up, but it was just like a normal drive-through. It's like no big deal. So we're just gonna breathe, and we're gonna drive through here. There is one thing I'm not telling you, but I'm not sure it changes the path, which is forward. They might have guns, and that would be the only difference. But I feel very confident in our execution. We will be good with this, so let's do this. Let me get this straight. You're doing a play based on a book from over 60 years ago for old, wrinkly, rich white people. They're rich. Art, rich people, it doesn't really go. They care about the cake, their coffee, what they're going to do today. They don't give a shit. You're the only one who gives a shit. You're not doing this for art, so don't tell me about that. You're doing this to be relevant. You want to be relevant. Wanting to be relevant for the guy who doesn't even have a Facebook page, you don't have a Twitter page, you don't have any type of page. You cannot tell me this is about art. You cannot tell me this is anything but you wanting to be relevant, Dad. Just face it, there are thousands of people out there who want to be relevant and do the work. They don't give a shit, and they don't give a shit about you. No, you know what the best part about this is? I don't actually have to listen to anything you say to me. Oh, you're gonna hand me something. I don't care. Everything you've done to me up until this point is why I don't love you anymore. And now, I now finally realize that. You've been using me. You've been using my funds. You've been using my resources. You think I don't see my bank account? You think I don't see what's going on around here? It's done. This whole thing, whatever we had, it doesn't exist anymore. You betrayed me. My trust. The worst thing you ever did was make me go against my own inner instinct. And my inner instinct? Oh, it hated you. I don't know what you did to make me woo, but this isn't it. Goodbye. Everything that I've said to you up until this point has been expertly crafted, designed, and spoken about. I don't think I need to prove any more of this matter since I have everything right here. You could see it outlined there. You could see it outlined there. I did the research. I did the work. Did you? I'm very curious because it took, well, quite a bit of time to actually figure out who you were. But once I did, I don't think the other parts were too difficult. So, are we going to reach a deal or not? Because I don't want my time wasted. You see, I'm a very busy person. I don't need my time wasted. I don't mind wasting your time, though. You are a dime a dozen. Happens all the time, every day, people getting screwed over. And you know what? I don't care if I'm wasting your time. I want to get this going, I want to get this flowing, and I want to get out of here by 2. Okay? Stop. Stop talking. Okay. But I told them to give me a day to see if maybe you made a mistake. And maybe you would want to correct. Ew, no. I mean, okay. The worst time to break up with a guy is right before surgery. Oh, well, unless he's a doctor. If he's a doctor, then why would you be breaking up with him? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Me? Okay, well, one of my best breakups was actually in a hospital. I had a really hard time breaking up with him because he had just gotten into like this really awful car accident and he was slipping in and out of a coma. But like one day he woke up from the coma and he just didn't know we were dating. I was like, he had no clue. So it was really easy for me. I'm in love with you. The things you have shown me in just a short time, you've made me laugh in ways that I never knew. You've made me crack a smile when I thought that that was not even possible. I can't imagine spending the rest of my life without you. You know what? I'm just not going to sugarcoat this. What was going through your mind? I think we talked about this last week. I was thinking indigo. Glitter. Now, you might be saying, what? Because clearly you are when I look at these jeans. These are not the jeans that I wanted. These are jeans that... They're not the jeans I wanted. And when I look at these jeans, I feel quite literally very angry and mad. So what do you think the customer is going to feel, Emmanuel? Oh, well, the customer is going to hate it and hate me and then be like, ew, I hate her so much. And honestly, well, of course they do. My name is Phoebe Buffet. Oh, okay. It's F is in Phoebe, H is in Hobie, O is in Obie, E is in Eb, B is in BB, E is in hello, mate. Eat cheesecake without you? Oh, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go tell Monica? You're gonna tell Joey about what we did? We are cake stealers. Fugitives! We are against the law. Dangerous people. Here's what we're going to do. We're gonna take half, I'm gonna take a slice, and you're gonna take a slice. Unless you want Monica to know about the mealy texture of her cheesecake. I am not adverse to doing that. Hello, my name is Lillee Trueman. I am a director, writer, filmmaker, producer, and actress from New York City. Project Bullyish. Yes, my documentary is on online stalking, bullying, harassment, and AI deepfake non-consensual explicit photos. That is a mouthful, but it is a serious documentary. My documentary has gone on to win awards internationally and screen internationally, which is amazing when it comes to trying to move forward on harsher laws and actually putting away these criminals who do things like this. Project Bullyish, I cannot put a rating on because it is so severe and serious, the actions done. Check out Project Bullyish on Film Freeway, as well as if there's any further screenings, which will be on my website, lilleejean.com.